If you've ever used a pre-shave as a shaving soap, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. All right, welcome to the Soap Thing Project for another Saturday morning shave. And this shave is going to feature Azalea City Suds Fresh Cut Timber. And this is an evolution of the Mark 1 from shave number 7 and 8. So if you haven't seen those videos, you might consider rewinding to shaves number 7 and 8 and have a look at those. But this is made by Arthur Knowles over at Lather Addict. Lather Addict is the name of his YouTube channel, so head on over there. I'm pretty sure he's got a subscribe button somewhere, so be sure to go over there and click on it. But this is a pre-production soap from his new shaving soap company, Azalea City Suds, and it is, from what I understand, it's about 95% ready to be released to the public, so he's getting pretty close to launching his new shaving soap company. Let's have a smell. The notes will be at the bottom of the screen for you. This one is a slightly sweet, woody, earthy sort of thing. I think of the notes, what I'm getting is mostly balsam, birch, and the moss and kind of the earth notes. It's really good though. I mean, I think this would be something of a crowd pleaser. It's an easy scent to digest, metaphorically speaking, to take it in and smell. It's good, fresh. This is what the soap looks like. I did not put my fingerprint in there, so I think Arthur Knowles did. But let's just go ahead and have a look at the consistency. Now, this is the Mark 1. And if you saw shave number 7 and 8, then you'll know that it is quite the flaky sort of affair. Whereas this one is much more like the crops we're used to seeing. And these are both a tallow-based soap. And the reason the Mark 1 had this kind of flakiness to it was because of the disproportionate amount of tallow that was in it. So this one seems to be, for my first impression, seems to be much more balanced. So we are going to put it in my Pereira Shavery Unbreakable shaving bowl, and we're going to lather it up, and we're going to do a test shave and see how it performs. Okay, here we have the Pereira Shavery Unbreakable shaving bowl with the soap placed in the bottom of it. I had no problem smearing it around the bottom of the bowl. It is a croap, but once you start working it, it loosens up a little bit. The aftershave for today is going to be Clubman Whiskey Woods. I feel like that pairs well with the fresh cut timber. The razor we're going to use is going to be the RazoRock Mamba 70. 0.70 millimeter blade gap, and this is the Bulldog handle, I do believe. We're going to try some Gillette Minoras for the first time. This came out of one of the boxes that was sent to me by Jerry's from Texas, so thank you for that, Mr. Jerry's. And last but not least, the brush. We're going 24 millimeter Shavemac. 24 millimeter synthetic, and this is a fake wood resin sort of thing, so perfect for this sort of shave. So let's start the lather process. Okay, here we have the soap and the brush and the spray bottle. So let's make a lather. And right away I know we need more water. Trying to get this to where it can be easily seen on the camera. This base is called his Genesis base. I'll put the ingredients at the bottom of the screen for you. Looks like this might be a thirsty soap. One of the comments, and I believe it was shave number 28, was from Sig Solo, and he commented that, maybe you should try hydrating your soaps more, that maybe it might provide a slicker shave. So I'm open to suggestions, comments, constructive criticism. So I think I might have went a little bit more overboard on the water than what I would normally do, but I tend to be conservative on water just because I'm trying not to overhydrate my soap. Well, the end result is often I will tend to underhydrate it. So there's a balance that is not so easy to strike. Oh, what do we got here? I'm gonna go out on a whim and just a little bit more water, and we'll see what it does to the soap. Looks like a good lather to me. I don't know, what do you think? Alright, let's get this together and let's do a shave. Okay, let's get started. Got 3 days growth on the face today. There will be no pre-shave today because I want the Genesis base to speak for itself. So I'm going to wet the face really quickly. Let the sink fill up with water for a second. Okay. Let's apply the Azalea City Suds Fresh Cut Timber in the Genesis base. Here we go. This Shavemac brush does not splay willingly, so I have to really push it in to get it to splay and scrub and stuff like that. So "3 days growth" with the RazoRock Mamba 70 with a fresh new Gillette Monaural blade that I've never tried before. It's actually been a while since I've used the Mamba 70. So here we go. First few strokes are feeling really good. There are two things that I look for in a shaving soap. One is how much slickness does it have, because slickness will allow the blade to glide over your skin and not skip over your skin and cut you. And hydration is designed, the soap is designed to trap hydration in it, because that helps increase the size of the whiskers on your face. which is supposed to make them easier to cut. I am liking these Gillette Menorah blades. I might have to pick some up. So far, this is feeling like quite the slick and easy to use soap. This was there to begin with. I have an ingrown hair that's been pesking me since shave number 28. So I would love to get that thing to just go away. So let's do another pass. This soap does seem to be loving of water. So there are some soaps I don't have to do more than 6 sprays of water into the soap. And even that, like with a Moon soap, if I do more than like 4 or 5, it's overwatered, which is bizarre. But that's how it is. So the RazoRock Mamba 70 is performing a quite enjoyable mild shave. If anybody is curious about RazoRock razors, I will go ahead and put their razor aggressiveness scale on the screen for you. So, for those of you who are curious, this is a good beginner razor, I think. You know, a lot of people gravitate towards the Merkers and the Mulas and the Edwin Jaggers, but for 15 or 20 bucks more, you know, you can get a Mamba, and that is 316 stainless steel, and would probably outlive a chrome-plated zinc razor. Just my personal opinion. Let's test the residual slickness. Let's get some water here. It's got really good residual slickness. My issue with the Mark 1 was that it struggled a little bit with primary and residual slickness. That was its only problem, as far as I was concerned, other than maybe being tedious and time consuming to lather, but there are soaps that have been on the market for a while that are like that. But this Genesis base, this one we're using right now, appears to have no such issues with primary or residual slickness. The Mamba 70 is one mild shaving experience, so I can't imagine how mild the 53 would be. I mean, maybe it would be Gillette Tech-like, because I know the Gillette Tech, the fat handle Tech, I'm pretty sure, has 0.56 millimeter blade gap. And then Mamba 53 obviously has a 0.53, so maybe it would be kind of in the realm of a Gillette Tech. Okay, that's enough. That is one of the things that you have to learn through trial and error in shaving this way, is when to stop chasing BBS and accept what you have. Would I pass a credit card test? No, but I got a satisfying shave that is good enough to go to work. Actually, right here. There we go. All right. Well, I'll be damned. Looks like we might have got a nick-free shave. Like I said, this guy was there to begin with. So it does look like we managed to achieve a nick-free shave for once in my pathetic soap thing project. So let's see what the Allen Block has to say about it, and then we'll come back for the aftershave and my final thoughts. All right. Allen Block is from Omega. These are really good for travel. These little sticks. Good to go over here. Oh, right about there is a little bit of stinging. One side had a little bit closer shave than the other, but they're both good to go. A little bit under here. So it looks like right there and right here is where my shaving habits were not stellar, because that's where the stinging is. So that'll be the Allen Block report card for this shave. All right, time for some Clubman Whiskey Woods. As you can probably guess, this is a slightly boozy bourbon wood sort of scent. Not a whole lot of burn on the face today. I'm going to put a little bit more on though, because it is cheap and I have a lot of it. Ooh, alright. Now, Clubman Whiskey Woods. Good stuff. Okay. My final thoughts on Fresh Cut Timber from Azalea City Suds. I think this would be a successful product. I mean, the scent for me is a really pleasant, I think it's multi-seasonal. That's just me. Slightly sweet. It doesn't have any harsh or like zingy sort of sense to it. It's very balanced. So this is a pre-production soap. So my final question usually is, if I exhausted this to an empty container, would I buy it again? Well, my question now is, when and if this gets released, would I buy it? And this one, yeah, I like this. It's easy to lather. It's slick and hydrating. It's really an easygoing soap and an easygoing smell. So those are my final thoughts on Azalea City Suds Fresh Cut Timber. And I want to wish Arthur Knowles good luck in his soap making venture. It looks like he is approaching some pretty good success, so hopefully that continues. I want to thank everybody for watching, and until next time, this is Soap Thing telling you, shave like you mean it. Thanks for watching.